Okay. I'm gonna try and do the Freeman game with him.
2 months to get my phone back. He just got that phone back. Wow.
You have reached the Baltimore County Police Department, Dundalk Precinct. If this is an emergency, immediately hang up and press 911. For all other non-emergency matters, please select from the following options. To be connected to the Communications Center for a non-urgent police response, please press 1. To obtain a copy of a police report, wait while I transfer your call. Baltimore County 911, what is the address of the emergency?
I didn't call 911. Is this an emergency number?
No, sir, this is not an emergency number. It's just the same center. How can I help you?
Okay. Well, you said 911. That's why I was concerned. I didn't want to tie up.
I'm sorry about the confusion. How can I help you?
I'm just concerned. I just seen a citizen literally kidnapped off of the street just for recording the police doing their duty, and I'm very concerned about that.
Okay. What do you mean by kidnapped?
Arrested for just simply standing there and recording.
Okay. Where does this happen?
To me, that's kidnapping. I mean, they put him in handcuffs. They put him in a car. I assume they're taking him to a dungeon.
All right. Well, sir, where did this happen? What area?
In Baltimore. I'm sure you've heard it on the radio. I'm sure that you know about it, so you can play like you don't, but that's fine. Normally, I would commend you guys. I would commend you guys for doing a good job for your duty. But when I see something like this, I'm very concerned about citizen safety when they're around wild pigs.
Okay, sir. I understand that had to have been startling for you to witness. I get that, but I need you to understand a couple of things. This is not a police precinct that you called. This is the 911 center. I'm not an officer.
Okay. Well, can I be transferred to the department that did this kidnapping?
Okay, so that brings me back around to my other question. Where did it happen? Baltimore is a big place. Where are you talking about?
Baltimore.
Where at in Baltimore, sir?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Baltimore's a big city, and I mean, there's a lot of wild pigs running around there. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You spoke over me. You asked me a question, and I was trying to answer it.
Sir, you keep saying Baltimore. You have Baltimore County. You have Baltimore City. Baltimore County has 10 precincts alone, and I'm sure you understand that there are several different areas or communities within Baltimore County.
Precinct 12, Baltimore County.
Okay, so it happened in Dundalk then.
Okay. Well, I was watching a live video of someone doing their First Amendment right, recording the police in their duties, and he was ripped off the sidewalk. They made up. I mean, I literally watched the whole thing. They accused him of threatening somebody, and he never did. And they literally stole his property. They kidnapped him, and they took him away. And I'm just concerned about this because, I mean, this country. I mean, we have a large problem with wild pigs in this country, and it's gotten crazy.
Okay, sir. Like I said, I understand that had to have been something really startling or jarring for you to have witnessed. But if you're saying that this happened in Dundalk, I'll go ahead and transfer you over to that precinct. I just want to make sure I transfer you through to the right one, because if they don't know about this incident, you're just going to be frustrated again.
Well, okay, I appreciate your help.
Right. So it happened in Dundalk. That's what you're saying.
Precinct 12, yes.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'll transfer you over to them.
Or go right to voicemail. They're not going to answer the phone. Yeah, he was leaving. I saw it. He said, "If you want me to leave, I'll leave." Even though they didn't have a right to make him leave. He told them that he would leave. dead air. They didn't transfer me or anything. I knew that's why I was trying to keep her on as long as possible, because I knew this was going to happen. It's not ringing. It's not doing anything. Yeah, she did sound like a robot.
You okay? I'm leaving.
He said, I'm leaving. If you want me to leave, I'll leave. I just need you to identify yourself.
Thank you, Hillsborough County Cop Watch.
Oh, I hope they're getting calls. I hope they're getting calls.
I think so, AK, and the super chats they do too. That's why I was saying send it to his Cash App first. But if somebody needs to or wants to, you can send it to my PayPal. I will transfer it from my PayPal to my Cash App, and then Cash App it to the Angry Vet. And I'll show receipts. I'll show on screen.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Thank you for holding. You've got the Dundalk Precinct. Go ahead and speak to the officer. Hello, this is Officer Sims. How can I help you?
Yeah, I'm just concerned. I was doing some perusing on the internet, and I came across somebody that was recording an incident on the street there, and all of a sudden the police ran up on the guy and they grabbed him up and they put him in handcuffs, and then they took him away. I'm concerned because they made up some weird things. I mean, it was they said that he was making threats, even though the whole video shows that he never made a threat. And this is very concerning. I mean, I don't know if you guys have run into this wild pig issue in the area, but apparently that's become an issue.
This is what I can tell you, which isn't much. So I'll start by saying this. I'm a different shift. I was not here when the incident occurred. I haven't even heard the story about what occurred.
Well, it's live on the internet. I mean, it's live. I mean, the guy did nothing wrong, and these swine just ran up on him and they just put him in handcuffs. Even after telling him to leave, he said, "Okay, I'll leave," and they still grabbed him as he was trying to leave. He was standing on a sidewalk recording, as you know, our Constitution allows, and they simply just grabbed him and kidnapped him. I mean, this is concerning. With all the things that's happening in this country now, you would think that at the very least that we could rely on the police to uphold the Constitution, and apparently that doesn't happen anymore. I know you're running my number. You're trying to figure out who I am, so keep it up.
I'm not, actually. I'm not running your number. I'm not trying to figure out who you are.
You don't care? You don't care about what I've said or what's happening? I mean, does this concern you as a citizen? I mean, I understand you work for them, but I mean, he was not antagonizing. He was not doing anything but observing an incident. I watched it live. And it's so concerning. I mean, I've never made this type of call before, and this is the type of thing that makes a lot of things change quickly.
Can I
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Look, listen. I understand, because you're not the first person who has called with concerns in reference to this, and I understand that everybody's concerned. The only thing that I'm going to say right this moment is that I can't speak on something that I wasn't a part of and that I haven't seen. So I had not seen that video that you were talking about, because when this whole incident occurred, I was driving to work. So I have not had the opportunity to look on the internet because I'm at work and I am working right now. So I haven't had the opportunity to look at the video and see how the incident occurred. So I can't sit here and speak on something that I was not a part of.
Okay, I understand that, but the thing is, the department that you're working for is part of this, and it's huge. These are the things that spark big things, and I mean, the guy was put in torture cuffs for no reason. I mean, he literally was standing on a sidewalk recording, and the cops just walked up on him. They told him to leave. He said, "Okay, I'll leave." And as he was stepping away, they grabbed him. My goodness. I mean, I think this is something that, higher ups need to be called about this. This is a veteran. This guy fought for our country. He fought for the rights that we all have, and he just got snatched off the street for doing a constitutionally protected activity. I mean, it's appalling. I mean, it's just, I don't make these calls. I see people say, call in, do this, but I sat here and watched it happen, and I'm losing my mind. I didn't think that this country would devolve to this. I don't know what you can do. I don't know who you can call, but that man needs to be released. If it was a cop and somebody knew him, it would happen. I know it would happen. This is appalling. I mean, I didn't think there was that big of a swine problem in Baltimore, but apparently there's wild swine all over the place. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you go. I may have to call for medical assistance because my heart is thumping so hard right now. I'm a veteran too, and to see another fellow veteran have to go through something like this just for doing something that he fought for, it hurts. It hurts so bad.
I'm gonna have to watch the video, and I will figure out where my feelings and everything are after that. But I have not watched it, so I just right now I can't speak on it. That's all. I'm saying.
So I was given this number to call. I was transferred to you because I thought we could get some help, but apparently that's not possible. Apparently our country is lost. Who else do I call? Who do I reach out to when something like this happens? That is, to anybody who would just look at this would be like, how can this happen in our country? I grew up back in the blue, and now I don't know anymore. It's just, man, seems like every day there's another reason not to.
Give me 1 second, sir. Hold on. I'm on Precinct Officer. Well, give me 1 second, okay? Thank you, sir. I apologize.
No worries. You're pretty much telling me there's nothing you can do for me. I don't know I don't want anything done for me. I want something done for that poor individual that just got snatched off the street for exercising his constitutional rights.
Well, what I can tell you as far as that goes, that is above anything that I can do.
You can't reach out to somebody. You don't have a higher up. You can say, hey, you know what? Thousands of people are watching this right now because I'm watching it get shared and shared. This is going viral, and I know you guys don't really care about that kind of thing, but when the people see this happening over and over again, like I said, I used to back the blue. I'm a veteran myself, and this has gotten crazy. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said I apologize. I'm not sure what else I can do for you.
Okay, well, you're telling me you can't. I just need you to identify yourself real quick.
I'm Officer Sims.
Officer who?
Bins.
Bins? Well, thank you for your help. I mean, even though it wasn't much, I really appreciate you listening. I don't know where it's going to go from here, but obviously that person's at least going to be, who knows what happens once you get brought into the cells. That's scary. That's so scary. You see videos of what happens when people get brought in, and they're not backing the blue, or they're just simply doing what their constitutional rights are, and you see them get beat up in cells and stuff. I hope this young man or this veteran makes it out alive, because so many people don't, especially once they're brought in and kidnapped by you people. Have a good night. I hope this never happens to you or any of your family.